Well, we're right outside of Morrison, Illinois, right at the bike barn, exit 26 off Interstate 88, and we're here for the Moose Run. Now, today is the fun run. Today we got 50s, 60s, 80s, then everybody else with motorcycles, some vintage, some new stuff. My new friends from Double S Enterprise in Elizabeth, Illinois, let me use their ATK 250. In fact, to tell you what a great dealer they are, they called me up and said, Dan, you want to ride the bike? So, I mean, I can't refuse someone offering a great motorcycle. So, I'm going to ride, got the helmet cam, and we're looking forward to, I mean, the weather, what could you ask for? Is this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? It's got to be 70-some degrees. I think summer is here, and maybe the Moose Run on Saturday. Now tomorrow, and next week's show, we'll be looking at the Moose Run, which is considered the baddest, toughest, meanest race. But this weather is way too beautiful. So anyhow, let's go check out the racing action here at the bike barn right outside of Morrison, Illinois. So we come to the racing action in the 50 class. This group of youngsters first have to run the motocross track. Up front, it looks like Ben Bradford. Whoa, there's a rider who's got a little problem. Ben Bradford leading the group. Looks like Jacob Blank, Joey Wyatt, Scotty Sullivan, Dustin McDonald. The riders scoot around. Whoop. This little guy's got a little big of a problem. Here comes the leader. Down the back chute, and then they'll head over into the wood section. And an ATK 50. Ben Bradford, number 1. Boy, this guy knows how to get around this racetrack. 15, that's Jacob Blank. Got Joey Wyatt. They head down his back chute. Dustin McDonald, number 5. Number 3 is Stephen Willis. 11 is Nick Dupree. 24 is Austin Wells. Here comes Ben Bradford, stretching his lead. Looks like he's ran a few of these races. These are 50cc motorcycles, automatic transmissions. We had ATK, KMCs, KTMs. A wide variety of motorcycles running in this 50cc class. You can see there's different sizes. Some have a little bit more suspension. Number 5, that's Dustin McDonald. 95, this is Joey Fortune Jr. on that little Suzuki. But he's having big fun. There's Skyer Rath. Now check that. Nick Dupree goes by. Having big fun out here at the bike barn in Morrison, Illinois. Here comes Natasha Peaks, the one girl out there. Looks like she's having a great fun. She's going to get the speed up as Stephen Wills goes scooting by. Next race is the 60 class. Up front, 36 is Austin Kent. 199, Jason Menonart. Timmy Sims. Ryan Lane. 60 cc's. These are shifters as they head down his back chute that leads him into the tree section. Whew. These guys are flat flying. Chris Parlin, 42. He's on a Kawasaki. In fact, most of these bikes out there are Kawasaki's. And here comes my grandson, Brandon Griffith.
And they had 4 and 6 prepared Moose, HJC helmet, Schmitt goggles, 1981 Yamaha YZ60. This bike is older than most of the competitors added together. 55 comes scooting by, that's Timmy Sims. 42, that's Chris Powling. Number 9 is William Sipple. They come scooting back towards the motocross track. This rider down for a second. At 33, that's Adam Bowen there. Guys waste no time. They fast scoot around this track from the motocross track into the wood section as Brandon Griffith comes by in that Yamaha, the only Yamaha in the field. An early crash left them behind. The battle continues up front. Look at these guys go. 36, that's Austin Kent. Right on him now is Jason Molinart. 4th place, number 30, that's Zach Calvert. On the gas. 55, Timmy Sims. Brandon Griffith on that 4 and 6 Psycho Moose, HJC helmet, Schmitt goggles. It's his second race out here. He's got to get out and race a little more. Gotta get used to racing around the motocross track at the bike barn in Morrison, Illinois. Because William Sipple, they're going on to pick up the win with Jason Menenart on that KTM. Next up, 80cc or 100cc if you're on a 4-stroke. Tommy Fortune, Nate Sloan, Mike Winters, Brian Deuscher, Matt Buck, Dan Nabler, Mark Davis, Cody Emery as they wait for the start. Dead engine start. Watch the start. The drop of a flag or a hat. They're off and running. Now they'll use the motocross track and they run a short little loop out into the woods. They go scooting by. Oh, one rider's got a problem. Oh, the soil is way too loose to try to bump start it. Someone jumps in to try to kick it. One of the course marshals is also lending a hand. Everybody wants to help out. Make sure every competitor gets to ride this fun event on Saturday at the bike barn. They'll get it started yet. In the meantime, coming back, Tommy Fortune's up front, Nate Sloan second, Mike Winters is third, Brian Deuscher's fourth, Matt Buck fifth, Danny Nabler is sixth, Mark Davis, Corey Emery, Josh Sexton. They go through the hoop section on the motocross track. And then they head out to the bar, make a U-turn. Up front, that's Tommy Fortune, Nate Sloan, Mike Winters, Matt Buck. Tell you, these guys having big fun out here running this off-road event. Partially using motocross track and using a little part of the wood section. And this is a fun day out here at the bike barn. Well, before I start the fun race, that's 4 times around this 8-mile loop. I had to check out this ATK 250. It's the bike I rode here last fall. Get my bearings used to it again. The 98, so I run in a modern class. Okay, this is big fun out here in Morrison, Illinois. As we line up, get ready for the start. Flagman's ready. Course marshals are ready. Spectators showed up waiting for this start. Yeah, about 60 bikes lined up, ready to go. Wait for the starter. And throw the flag at any time. That's what the spectators tell me. Keep an eye on the flag man. Dead engine start. Fire the engine up. Let's go. I'm right on the outside so my camera doesn't get blasted. Got a decent start. It looks like I'm about mid-pack. Make this sweeping left-hander back onto the motocross track. I tell you, I gotta improve my skills on the motocross track. No reason I shouldn't be able to do some of these jumps or doubles. I get past. And it was like Porch Puppy just snuck by me on his 74 Can-Am. Now he makes his cheating move on the inside. But besides being a court up front, it's like Jeff Fredette and Dave Stellers. Jeff Fredette is running in that 84 to 89 class. This is for vintage bikes and modern bikes. Come out and run any year. I think I caught back up with Porch Puppy there. And he had 74 Can-Am. They come through the hoops. Yeah, I gotta improve my motocross skills. I should just come out here and ride Gusse's track all day one day. Looks like I got a decent start. I'm at least halfway through the field. And we come back by the barn. Look what our good friend Bill Gusse has done for us. Old telephone poles with spikes sticking out of them. Well, I ain't taking no chance. I got off the bike. I'm going to walk it across here. It's too much traffic. Let's just get through here. Back wheel stuck. Now down in his hole. Now let's go. And back towards the motocross track. Yeah, I'm ahead of quite a few bikes. And I had a chance to talk to one of the owners from Double S Enterprise who let me use this bike.
Brian Skase from Double S Enterprise in Elizabeth, Illinois, and this is one of the owners of Double S that you guys called me up, said come ride your ATK. I rode the 98. I see you got the 99 behind us. You got a couple of TMs back here. Yep. So how's business out there?
It seems to be pretty good. We're moving a few bikes, and they seem to be standing up really well. That's the same bike there that you rode last year. Bruce has been racing a little bit. It ran the Moose after you rode it. On Saturday last year, it ran the Sunday race and got a second in the C class. All I've done to it is put brake pads on it and a new seat cover.
Well, I'll tell you, what a great bike. This thing really works. I mean, I'm having big fun out here. Mainly you do the dirt bikes and from everything from 50s all the way up to 605s with the ATK, right?
Yeah, we handle the 50s. We got Ben Bradford running an ATK 50. He had a little trouble today, so we ran an HM, which I brought down for him. So he ended up winning today with the HM. But the ATK's been doing really well. He's gotten 1 second so far this year. Gary's been running a 6:05 in the 4-stroke class. He's currently second in points. I'm running third in points. I got an older ATK 406. I'm running the C class. They seem to be doing pretty good for us.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I've had big fun.
We come back to the racing action. I'm on this 250 ATK, and you talk about big fun. That's definitely it. I'm Moose-sponsored HJC helmets and Schmitt goggles, and everything's working fine. Now let's move ahead as I cut across this grassy field, catching up with a bike. Run along this creek. I should be able to catch this guy. It's a pretty nice trail, a little bit of bumps. But like I said, I gotta get out and ride the dirt more. This is so cool. Let's see if I can get ahead of this guy, because like I say, if you're not passing the guy in front of you, there's always someone right behind you ready to pass you. You go over this jump. This rider scoots in ahead of me. I'm running about mid-pack. I'm having a great start. It's probably the best I've ever done out here so far. And I hear another 4-stroke behind me, and he wants to get by. We're getting into the woods. So I'll pull over to the side, let this other rider by. And that 4-stroke Honda, I think, yes. And then let's go chasing after that other rider. And he pulled over for the Honda. Well, thank you. I'll get by. We head through this wood section. Well, my speed's much better than before. This ATK is very forgiving. Got great low end. Because I'm running second gear and I can just roll it on. Making good power through this tight section. Like I said, this is the challenge. But in the meantime, up ahead, coming to the water, one of the newer bikes could be Jim Foster, Todd Buss. And look at that big puddle in front. Whoa, right in front of me is another puddle. Here's a rider. Oh, he got stuck. Well, this guy's found a good way. Let me move over to the side a little bit, go over this log, straighten out, make an aim. Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty clear. Let's go. Stay on the gas, keep moving. So only an 8-mile loop. We'll run it 4 times. And here's the guy who made the wrong turn. Let's go around him. You gotta make your own trail. You're supposed to follow the arrows. Another water crossing. There we go. Let's go. One more water crossing. There's a checkpoint. We can skirt it on the side. Some more riders up ahead. Crossing this puddle. It's just in the field. Could be Nathan Shorts out there. Ken White. Todd Worth. And new Yamaha 4-stroke. It's Tim Salmons. Whoa, this guy's got a good technique. Wide open. Keep your feet on the pegs. There's Porch Puppy on that 74 Can-Am. And if you could skirt it, skirt it. Like I said, there's 4 classes of bike running out here. 95 to 99. 90 to 94. 84 to 89. 75 through 83. Check that, 5 classes. Then you got prior to 74, and that's Porch Puppy up front, leading on that 74 Can-Am. More bikes coming across. Terry Talos on the Yamaha. Bill Elliott on Husqvarna as I catch these 2 riders. These guys go flashing through. The 4-stroke Honda making his way through the water as we come up to the water hole. And I'm going to figure out a way to skirt this thing. I think I'll aim over here to the outside. As we see Jim from Our Duke Production videotaping and helping me get this great footage. There's a 4-stroke Honda ahead of me. Let's see if I can chase him down as we continue on the trail. Oh, this guy. Keep it running, buddy. Whoa! This Honda comes flashing through. And now we got a Kawasaki. Boy, I'll tell you, some of these guys picked the deepest part of this puddle. It looks like they're having big fun. Ooh. They got a lot of confidence in their riding. This guy with the Yamaha. Come on, come on, push. Kawasaki scooting across. Oh man, that guy is stuck in the mud. This Husqvarna comes scooting by. Nice steady ride. Like I said, this is the fun run on Saturday. 8-mile loop. Whoa, don't splash it too bad. And then the Kawasaki scooting along. They're all having fun out here. Whoa! Ride that pony. Oh, this is too cool. But you're allowed to go around the outside, sort of. This guy debates which way he's going to go. But in the meantime, up front, in that 95 to 98 class is David Sellers on the Kawasaki, Dave Dupree on the Kawasaki second, Dennis Reese is third. In the 90 to 94 class is Glenn Fergan up front on the Honda, Tad Bowman second, Terry Bakos is third. In the 84 to 89, it's Jeff Fredette on his vintage Kawasaki leading. The Moose Man, Gary Gibbs on that Can-Am is second. 75 to 83 bike, it's Rich DePrave on the Honda up front. Steve Page on the Can-Am is second. Special thanks to Our Duke Production for the additional video footage. And Porch Puppy is leading in the pre-74 class on that Can-Am. Music for the show by Engine, Mike Preetz, Intrigue, and Travesty. And all this music recorded at Fireside Studios, Westchester, Illinois, as I go chasing after this 4-stroke Honda through this tight wood section. Let's see if I can get around them But I'll tell you, I'm having big fun. There's my chance. I'm having big fun at the Moose Run in Morrison, Illinois.
For more information about MXC Racing, Bill Gusse and his son, it's mxcwoodsracing.com. On Facebook, it's MXC Racing. Thanks to the guys from Double S Enterprise, let me ride that ATK, but they are no longer in business in Elizabeth, Illinois. And I got to point out that the helmet cam was not working perfectly. That back then, the camera was separate from the recorder. Thanks to Jim Mulkin from R. Duke Productions. Between the two of us, we captured some great racing action. Contact me, and I love to hear from my audience. It's teamdan45@gmail.com. And remember, you can always search on YouTube with Dan Schmitt. Motorcycle racing for great motorcycle racing action. Dan Schmitt Politics to learn what makes America great. And I highly encourage you to visit the World of Motorcycle Museum. They're in Winamac, Indiana, 4 miles south of North Judson on Indiana Highway 39. Give them a call first at 574-896-3172. It's a great trip and a great collection of motorcycles. And pick up your copy of the Team Chicago History Package at Rich's Yamaha in Lockport, Illinois, but give them a call first at 815-838-8130. Their website is richesyamaha.com. Pick up your free package of Team Chicago History.